Hello everyone. Welcome back to another video. Today I want to just show some things that I that I bought. I realized that I was thinking about waiting until I ordered some things off of Amazon, and then I ordered the Seasons of the Witch Oracle for Maybine, which I'm so excited for. I'll be doing a flip through for that. But I was gonna wait to to do all those things together, but I was it's okay to do a shorter video. This is my first purchase I've ever made off of Etsy, and so a little story to come with I was about to buy I bought some at honeycomb ruby towers, and I just really beautiful pieces, and I thought that they were really cool. And I saw this shop that I get emails from. I think that they were a long time ago. Is this it right here? No, it's insect cones. I was gonna say, I think have one of their products actually around somewhere. But I think originally that's how I found them. They came when I used to get GP Spox. It was like a spell kit for Kali and the Modern Mystic, I believe, or Modern Mystics, I think is what the shop's name was. And they had this on before the floor page, and oh, she almost got me because I was gonna buy two. So I thought it was crazy. I almost spent $100 to get two of these, but I got 4 of them for the price of one I was gonna pay for. And it was crazy because when it was tax, and that was including tax, it came out to $51.36, and I saw one of my spirit guide numbers, and I was like, okay, I'm supporting a little witch, buying from her little Etsy shop. So I was feeling just all good vibes about it. And she taped this so good. I was slicing and dicing. I actually opened this yesterday, and I put it back together. She put it beautifully done. She gave beautiful roses. These were at the top. And then this is her little business card. If anyone goes to her shop and buy something, tell her that I sent you. I haven't messaged her yet because they said September 1st is when I'm able to leave a review. But she's the Witchy Crystal. I thought she was Witchy Crystals 69 was her name, but very cute, very adorable. And then so the points I bought, they're not even this size. And so I brought, because I saw, when I went looking, then I saw different crazy prices. Some people had the points going for 30, 75, 60, and then I got mine for I think it was $11 a piece. Oh, I love how she packaged this. I try to do it exactly how I was able to really wrap these back up. But it was such big tape she used. It was so easy to just kind of undo it like this. But she wasn't messing around with the packaging game, that's for sure. So I would have spent, so those are 2, which I love the energy of them. They have very, very cool energy. They're cool to the touch, which I love that. So I wanted to like weigh these and see, because they're the ones that I was looking at, they're between like I think it was 60 grams, 50 grams, 48 grams, and I was like, those aren't big pieces. Those aren't big. And yeah, you can see how this one is the one I really botched yesterday. But she did this so good, like, and I think I made this order Friday or Saturday, and this came yesterday, Monday. So beautiful crystal seller. Like she's putting her work in. Should support that 100%. So I'm really happy. This was my first Etsy purchase. So these are really cool because they're UV reactive, which I'm gonna show that on. I think the white surface will help. That's so cool. So beautiful. I'm excited for this blue moon in Pisces. I'd love to know down below what you're going to be doing for the full moon. Are you doing any special spells or anything? I know I'm doing a big banishing spell. I've been feeling some type of juju around me, especially my household. But yeah, I wanted to get my little scale out, my little kitchen scale right here. And I figured, let's see, how much these weigh. I'm very curious. So they're in grams right now. So let's see one. Yep, 49. 49 for that one. 46 for this one. 44. That was about the numbers I was seeing. That I found one seller that they were selling like 6-sided, and just to give like a comparison, I mean, these are kind of different points, but you know, here's like an obsidian point. This is one of the first points I received in the box, actually, Astral Collective. You can see how they're like, even these dragons, a blood jasper, you know, they're 6-sided. So not as much as, I actually think that you're not shaving off as much when you're doing the 4-sided. But, whoop. But I thought this was gonna be cool. Let's see this last one too. That one's 50. So yeah, I'm happy with my purchase. And just for reference, let's see like how much this one weighs. 37. Okay. Let's see how much like this one weighs. 97 for this one. 75 for the shorter one. And then this is just a one that was cut to be able to stand, all natural otherwise. This is 150. I guess, what was like the highest grams I saw? I believe it was 60 grams. So these were all around like 40, right? This one was 50. My apologies. My husband just came home. He's such a blessing. We're a big hurricane party. I guess we're gonna be having, cause I'm located in Southwest Florida, and I know it's like now they're saying there's gonna be like this crazy like X or something, or possible that it could happen. So he brought me my little candle haul, because I ran out of tea lights, even though I, sporadically have, some still, like hanging around and everything. Should I light some? Because I don't have my light on, because I wanted to show the black light kind of, but I'm just going to show that next. And then, my little Witch's Moon, box, because I bought some artwork, and then I'll tell the story when that happens, but or when I show that. But I'm very happy with my Etsy store purchase. Very sweet, very sweet vibes from like this, and her like just giving like the little rose sachet. And then her cute little business card, it just like, and then how she packaged it, just flawlessness, girl. Definitely, and I love supporting other witches. That's another thing. Other women. I love supporting women. We gotta be for each other, baby. So we have, so I'm happy with this. Let me put my little, but yeah, that's really cool kind of way to see, another type of growth of sapphire, because otherwise, it just grows in a barrel, or it can grow to a double termination. How it's just so cool. But look at this nonsense. I'll show you. I'm kind of scared to show my floor, but look at this nonsense. All the things. So this is what I love to light every night and this is shopping. My husband went in the store for me. I stayed home. I was recording this while he was doing all this. But these are like my favorites. I love these are 6-hour tea lights. And then I love to make my herbal blend, usually on the new full moon. So I'll be doing that too. Because usually by the cycle turn, like the 28 to 30 days, I've used, I'll put the herbs in the tea lights and, burn them until the next new moon. And then I put intentions in the herbs I'm choosing, and I put them in that selenite bowl that I showed in a previous video. So he got me stacks and stacks and stacks, because it was kind of weird. It was hard to find them, and then it's crazy. They're more pricier on Amazon if you were to go to Amazon. So you're better off just going to Hobby Lobby, because Hobby Lobby has the deals, girl. I mean, it's crazy. 52.28 on it was $35 for all these tea lights, which is a really good deal. He bought me some extra ones. He's like, I thought they'd be cute for your videos. So the sweetest ever. Oh, he cute. Ah. He got me. He got me my sticky tack too. I was running out. He just knows everything. He's the best. He is the best. I love him so much. Okay, so we have the big style tea lights. He got me more of my sticky tack, 2 packs, because I was wanting to do my work on my book of my little grimoire book of shadows, and I was starting to work on the bigger one, and just the corners, you know, like it stinks when you cut the artwork. When you cut the border off, it changes the size of the artwork. So it's like, if you do put, where I thought, you know, I loved the corner idea, the sticker corners, but sadly the sizing isn't uniform when you do cut the border off. So it's like, once you do that, you can't change it intermittently, or like whatever the word I want to say is. It's like going over my head. Change it periodically or whatever, to, like, you know, fix it to the way I want it. The sticky tack is the way to go. It like dries up, and then, you know, you can activate it when, you know, when you do want to take it off, when it has been a while, and you finally take it off. So he got me that. I didn't even ask him, but he remembered. And then he said, I saw these and thought they were so cute. He just said on the phone to me when he told me he was home. The little heart. These are cute. Little healing spells. I just did a healing candle for a friend of mine because she wasn't feeling that great. And it was nice that it burned and see that she was feeling better, just doing better. But got me 2, 2, and 2, so we love that. And then I love the floating candles. I was watching I don't even remember what show it was on Netflix. It was this crazy dating show. I mean, it kind of like had the vibes of like Hunger Games. It seemed like it's like this weird like culty like vibes that they are like in, because they're like swapping partners and they're like getting back with their partners, and they're like, yeah, everyth's okay. It's like, it was so weird watching that. But so that's some more witchy supplies actually right there. And then last but not least, we just had that's so funny. Cilantro was the herb for August in the August box, and this just fell out of nowhere. I wonder where this came from. Kind of like was behind my little trash can down on the floor. So my last purchase, and then they sent, they said that they could merge the things. I said if they could put the artwork in my moon box, which they've done that times before, which was so nice. Because it's like, you know, it's like, why pay the shipping, you know, like just for artwork. So there is, and I got a stone. It's always a crystal. But I thought it was so interesting. They put, so this was like the theme for September, was it 2019? I think is when it, or 2018 maybe, they gave the witch's bell, and I thought it was crazy. I just bought, you know, I've been loving this. I've been loving doing space cleansings with sound. I've been like swinging it around. If you're wearing earphones, like trigger, like I don't know, trigger warning. No, I just like warning. I'm like, in case this is loud, but I usually like to swing. I like do it in like a full like. I wish I could show it on video. I was like, eventually I wanted to like flip the camera on one of my hauls. Like, some people are like saying that they're curious to see what I look like, and I don't blame you. I'm just not like the most. This is like I feel more comfortable having the camera flip this way than like looking at myself in a camera. So like I feel my vibe this way. But one of my hauls I'll flip the camera and do it another way. But I thought this was so interesting. So they had this Samhain correspondences artwork. I'm sorry, I thought this was set up like this for a second. Fix that. Okay. So the Samhain correspondences. And see, once you cut off the white border, this is going to be small too. Look at the cute black cat. And then the symbol for Samhain at the bottom. The toad. I'm so obsessed with their artwork. I've been wanting this for a long time. I was like, and the Sacred Symbols Oracle came with this by Priestess Moon, or I forget, like, it's the symbols. We got it in the last year's Witch's Moon box. They gave like the smaller version, which I ended up purchasing because I saw it in their box. But yeah, it was cool to see because usually the incantation is like a 5x7, and it was cool to see that this is like a full-size page. So that wasn't what they did in their box, if I remember right. It was a 5x7. It looked like a little bit longer, a little bit chunkier than a 5x7. It looked like maybe a 6x7 or something. But I thought that was so interesting. The Witch's Bell. So they had 1 for guide, 2 for oracle, 3 as summoner, and 4 as exorcist. The bell personifies or signifies the presence of the psychopomp, a guide of souls who lift the veil between worlds, the ultimate liminalist. The guide moves freely through energetic spheres and aids in transitioning from conscious to subconscious states, useful for visionary evolution, meditation, trance, astral, and dream travel, etc. Sound the bell twice to hear the guide's advice. Ooh, I love a good rhyme. Rhyming all over the place. The Witch's Bell, the percussive bell emanates sound when struck. The Witch's Bell alters conscious states, promotes access to oneness as we transition to greater levels of spiritual awareness. The Witch's Bell is a tool personified in 4 magical archetypes. Okay, so that's cool. I'm probably gonna rewatch I Love Dune Mermaid. She's like the one that I really like, was the first one I was watching. And then Enchanted Moon, her too. I love Miss Tina. They were the first 2 unboxing channels that I fell in love with, and just thought all the boxes they were getting were so cool. During it was 2019 when I found everyone, and now I love the little community that we have now. It's so cool being a part of it. and I'm so thankful for it. Number 2 is oracle. As the oracle, the sound of the bell communicates specific messages, hurtling of forewarning, the advert of noteworthy visitors or significant events. An augur of alertness, the oracle divines future events, foreseeing omens, presaging significant revelations, and exposing hidden truths. Chime the bell thrice to see the oracle's sight. 3, the summoner. The bell of summoner calls forth metaphysical energies, summoning specific spirits or raising certain vibrations to strengthen the auric body. Community bells are rung to denote the passage of time or announce the hour of gathering. As summoner, the bell unifies alternate realities and realms. Toll the bell 7 to set the summoner's session. And then for the exorcist. The bell as exorcist resets environmental, emotional, and ethereal energies. Historically, the bell controlled supernatural entities, banished illness, and repelled storms and expelled curses attached to individuals, lineage, or places. Emanations of the bell are internally linked to the element of spirit, eternally I don't know what there's like a little T mark on the word. Evocate of the greatest good. Ring the bell 9 to bind the exorcist's right. And then the siren of spirits. O bells and whispered rites of symbols old and new alike, I call upon my nearest guides. I claim this space on this sacred night. Within my power and honest intent, I invite those who may visit. I command those who must leave, for amidst this sacred circle there are none here to deceive. To those who intend to manipulate, to those who intend to harm, to those who bring confusion, be gone. Oh, I love this. This is like so great. Within the sacred space of mine, the veil is lifted. Within the sacred space of mine, I love and I honor. Within the sacred space of mine, my spirit soars unconfined. Of ringing bells and whispered rites, of symbols old and new alike, I call upon my nearest guides. I claim the space of the sacred night. So motive B. I love doing like space clearing, or like before I do divination or anything, I like to light an incense, light a candle, and then like do the sound and like circle the bell. It's been, and even like making the pentagram and then, do the circle clockwise. So I've been like loving that, doing it in threes. I think bells are really underrated. I had this one from GP. This was, it's really cute. But the only thing I was kind of like, they had this factory made. All is clear, pure energy surrounds me. It is really cute, and I love, this has really cute sound to it too. And I was using this like a lot, especially when I got it. Actually, when I got it, I wasn't really using it that much. It was probably like a year later I started using it. And then it gave matching snuffer, and I saw recently they did like the money bowl that like goes with it. But yeah, I'm not for GP no more, so no more boxes from them. But yeah, I do like, you know, the items I do have from them. And this was cool too, the little spoon. I saw they did like the sun spoon, which I thought that was cool. Still herbs in this. It'd have the sun and moon. Just say on it. Made the movement of the moon stir your soul. But yeah, I was like, you know, this bell is fun. But I was really like, this was actually the picture. That's what the bell looked like they gave. That's exactly what the bell that was in that box looked like. So it had like, I don't know what this actually like, I have to like kind of look up, and like, I don't know much about like bells. You know, I know like this was like almost looked like claw, like raven claws or something when I saw that one, where I think this represents something, which I don't really know much about. So I'm like gonna be learning about the bells. So I think that I really love using them in my practice. It's like I enjoy using bells. I enjoy using the asime. I don't use it as often as like I kind of wish I would, but I just don't find it like me grabbing at it, you know. I love using a crystal wand, because especially when, you know, you have natural formations. This is a natural selenite wand. It's really cool it grew this way, you know. And then they, you know, whoever it was cut the bottom of this one, but that's actually the natural end of this, which is kind of cool. It's the natural end. Someone just, you know, they cut this end. We're just using, you know, a selenite stick like this. I love using crystal wands. You know, and when I am connecting things, gridding. And then it was so nice of them. They gave me a replacement. My bracelet broke and the beads flew everywhere. And I was trying to like fix it, but I like lost one of the beads. So it's kind of like, it kind of stinks. So I couldn't like, you know, fix it on my own, or I wouldn't have like bothered them about it. So I really loved getting this. It's just beautiful. So I have a new one. I'm probably gonna use the beads that like I have that aren't apart in like in a spell bottle or something. And then here is, this was just clear quartz large tumble on their website. I believe. And it just looks like a big ice cube, and I love that. This is what like made the box heavy was this piece, which I was like, I love that. It's actually the stone that came in the moon box this month. Very beautiful peacock ore, copal pyrite. I love that this side has like some of that magenta blue. But I've been liking that they've been including bigger pieces. but I really love the energy from this. I don't have a big clear quartz tumble like this. I have like, you know, small ones or shaped ones or spheres, points, but not just a big tumble like this. This is nice. So simple but nice. So yeah, and then there was one more thing. Death card. It's Anubis. It's so crazy. Anubis, like in February, we received a wolf pendant, and I was reading in the ancient Egyptian. It was like the modern. I forget what the book's called. Ancient Egyptian Magic for the Modern Witch. In that book, they talked about Anubis showing up as a wolf instead of, you know, a jackal, and I kept seeing, like, you know, black wolves everywhere, and then I received that pendant, and then I thought it was so crazy, you know, because I was like, I came into this year saying I wanted to work with a new Egyptian deity, because I was called to Isis when I was so young. I was a teenager, and then Basset, that's actually what made me finally sign up to their box, where I was like, just screw it. It was their like December, I believe, of 2019, but it was crazy. They had like such a wait time on their box, like to sign up. It was like 4 months. So finally, when I was able to get the moon box, it was like April. But so there wasn't like, you know, I couldn't get the box, like, you know how like you can go to the moon market now and go under past boxes and go buy the box if you do miss it. The only box they don't do that with is the bounty. They just put the pendant, you know, so you don't get the artwork and the candles and the oil and the crystals. They had this beautiful Basset statue in their Yule box, and I loved that so much. And they had like an altar set for her, and I ended up getting it. And I feel like she has been on my journey since like the end of 2019 to 2020. She's been very prominent in my life. And so I've been like, I was called to work with Nut, the sky goddess, and then Anubis, the death god. And because this year has been like a transformative year for me. It was, you know, so funny. I was watching old videos of myself, like my older unboxings that I never uploaded, and I really wish that this box was still around. The W box. This was actually like a good box, and I actually received like their last box was, I didn't know it was out. They like kind of like, I guess whoever they like automatically track, because I wasn't signed up. I was just getting their boxes from the website. Because when I watched back, I was saving $10 doing that. Because it was like a $40 box, and then the way I was getting it made it a $30 box. I guess because I was waiting for signing up for what was left over, maybe. My voice was so that was like one big thing, like just voicing my just anything, you know. I was like sounding like it's so funny just how much my throat chakra has opened, and I'm so thankful for that, because it was blocked for a long time. So this is like, this card is so beautiful and what it means to me. I really love this. So I love that it came with Samhain, you know, and with like the bell, me doing the bell, and I'm gonna be doing like the banishing, because I don't know, I maybe might like do a story time about it, because it is kind of like But then there's like this part of me where I'm just like scared to share things on the internet because I just have had bad things happen to me through the internet, and there's this part of me that's just kind of like, I don't know, TMI, I don't know. But I want to banish what I'm feeling, and I'm loving that I can do that with this bell, and I feel like this bell has such good energy to it, and this was made from India, and you know, the craftsmen there, so I just think that's really beautiful. But yeah, I'd love to know, like, what are you going to be doing for Mabon? What are you going to be doing for Samhain? What are, like, you know, have you been going through, have, like, you know, how has 2023 treated you? How do you feel like this year has been so far? I know it's like, you know, it's August, but we're going into September, and I think I'm just feeling some type of way like that because that's my birthday month. My birthday's the 14th. I'll be turning 27, so I think it's just like crazy, you know, 10 years ago what I was doing. I was 17 and like still in high school, and like what a, like, and then like the times have changed so much, and just like I'm just thankful to be where I am. It's definitely not like the journey I thought I'd be going on, but the journey I have gone on has definitely made me so strong, and I'm just excited to just continue to grow and become the best self, my best self, you know. But yeah, I'm so, the Etsy seller was so beautiful. I mean, she did everything like boom, boom, boom. She must have, you know, because she's a small business, she probably has the scanner and everything in her house, because when I got the shipping label was made, it was like at 9:30. I was like, there's no way she went to the post office and did all that. So I'm pretty sure that was like, but that's so cool that she has like all her things like put together so well. And I just, I love my like candles. It's so funny, like, you know, I was so scared to burn tapered candles, and then my husband was like, don't be afraid to burn tapered candles, honey. They're just gonna burn down. I was so scared to burn them. I was like, what if like they catch on fire or something? Like, he has this I was so scared of so many things in the world. It was like unbelievable. And he's helped so much with like all those things. I'm so blessed to have him. But you know, it's so crazy to think that was like something I was scared of. But I love tea light candles every night. I light them. That's part of like my nightly ritual, and I anoint the candles and with the herbs that herbal blend I make, and I let them charge in the selenite bowl. And I usually add crystals that correspond with the herbs or in the intention I want to use. And then you know, and then I light them up, and then it's, you know, the only thing, if you do that, be aware that there will be like a big flame at the end. And I usually like to do flame readings when that happens, and then like rate the times that the flame goes out. But I highly recommend, if you do that, to get a crystal candle holder, because glass, you know, ends up popping from the heat at times. So a crystal candle holder kind of like does better at times. Even though like this one, I usually clean them on a good basis. But you can see, look at the flame in there where that's supposed to be clear. You can see like the oils from the herbs. But it is kind of like, you know, you are making, it is a powerful thing. The tea lights, they're popping. Those are underrated too. Sticky tack and tea lights, I feel like are a little underrated, but definitely my favorites. Thank you so much for hanging out with me though. And thankfully there wasn't that many things and this sucks because I ended up talking and yapping the whole time. But if you stayed this far, please leave, I don't know, any type of emoji, that you're feeling. I'm going to be doing a giveaway, soon. I am like at, I think I saw 78 subscribers, and there's, if like the month doesn't go so crazy, I might do a giveaway in September, because I'm just like celebrating me, celebrating my life, celebrating, and I just want to like give back to those, you know, that like are like support, are like with me on this journey, and just like being a part of everything. It means so much. So I ended up contacting the Team Wild, and I never got an email back about swapping this out. So this Wild Moon Lunar Phase deck is going to be in the giveaway with so many more things that will like correspond with the moon. And you know, it's kind of perfect because the, you know, the blue moon is going to be passing, so it's kind of like, I feel like that's like a good kind of giveaway vibe. And yeah, so like if you leave, you know, I think I'm going to do something where like, if you've, because I usually do that in most of my videos, I ask to leave a little emoji that kind of goes with the theme of the video. To those that have done that, I'll like see who has done that, and if it is only a couple people, maybe I'll do small, you know, giveaway things, or like shout out those people that have done that, and maybe, you know, collectively have them guess on something or share something, or I don't know. I don't know how I'm gonna do it. I thought the stone thing was cool, guessing the stone. I was really surprised no one guessed, you know, the actual amount, but it kind of is deceiving. But you know, unless you like see it in person, I guess. But yeah, thank you so much for hanging out with me. It means so much, so much, so much to me. Please stay safe out there. I'm sending you much love and light, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Bye guys.